When it comes to Super Bowl contenders in the 2022 season, there are two teams that easily have been mentioned since the start of the season: the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. My Super Bowl favorite is missing something that both the Bills and the Chiefs have: a loss. The Philadelphia Eagles are 7-0 and currently lead a very strong NFC East, with Dallas and New York also having strong starts. It's hard to argue, though, that anyone has had a better start to the season than the Eagles. The Eagles are third in total offense, while being third also in total defense, and you guessed it, third in points per game. The common argument against the Eagles is that they have not faced a difficult opponent and will not for the remainder of the year. To that I say, what is it you would actually like them to do? Over half the NFL sits at a 500 record or worse going into Week 9, so there aren't a lot of good teams to play. I will also say that the number 2 and 3 teams in the NFC, who would obviously be considered the Eagles' biggest threats, the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys, have already been embarrassed at the Link on the primetime stage. That's just a pure analytical look at the situation. An important thing in the NFL are vibes. I know I sound crazy, but hear me out. The Broncos, Eagles, and Raiders all made big moves this offseason to bring stars to their franchises. The Broncos and Raiders added weapons like Russell Wilson and Davante Adams, and now both of these Super Bowl contenders are sitting at 2-5 and 3-5 respectively. There have been questions about these teams buying into their coaches' methodology and have been immense disappointments. The Eagles, on the other hand, went out and added to help the potential franchise quarterback Jalen Hurts by adding his high school best friend A.J. Brown. The two of them have had an instant connection on the field and have so much trust in each other for two people who have never played together. This showed last Sunday when Hurts and Brown connected for 3 touchdowns in the first half of a 35-13 rout of the Steelers. This team is showing a lot of the signs we saw in 2017 with the championship-winning Eagles team. They have the Batman masks, which are reminiscent of the underdog masks worn during the playoff run that year. They're also breaking out the group end zone celebrations again, and most importantly, they are beating down the teams that they should be.